All right. I like to say all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all the Akyam is doing his truth and sincerity and all around the world, man. And this is Brother Kadar Salakia from Man Up Jacob in Dallas, Texas. And I like to do a quick lesson, man, on what you would call white supremacy or white privilege, man. That's very noticeably in your face, man. Ever since Jake has been brought to America on slave ships, man, on up until now in 2016. Yes, in 2016 for you 2/3 scoffing ass niggas, man. But I like to get into Psalm 73 because it speaks directly on that, man. The prosperity of the so-called white man and how privilege was given to him, which they were, a lot of what Esau is doing now, it was prophesied and also a blessing unto them, man. And that's according to the scriptures. That's according to Genesis, the 25th chapter through the 27th chapter, man. And I'm gonna get into Psalm 73. I'm gonna start at verse 1, a psalm of Asaph. Truly, Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. That's a pure mind, man. And brothers, let's always remember that that heart is talking about your mind, which in Hebrew is la'ab, heart. Okay, not your organ, but it's the beats in your chest, but it's talking about your mind. This is Psalms chapter 2. Salaki. This is Psalm 73, verse 2. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. Verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Who's that? It's talking about the so-called white man. They prosper, man, from wickedness, man. Okay, you see how things were obtained in America, man. It was off the blood, sweat, and tears off the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, man. Okay, it was you got the cotton industry, man. Okay, you got over there even in South America the sugar cane. Hell, even over here when a lot of those resources may have possibly been found over here, man. Esau put our ass to work, man, and put us in slavery due to us going off against the law, statutes, and commandments, man. But this is Esau, man. The prosperity of the wicked. How did he get that prosperity, man? By murdering, man. Pillage a whole village. He did that to Yasharallah, man. This is verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. How's their strength firm, man? Esau is setting up a wicked foundation, man. Okay, ultimately the Most High set it up for them to have that, but what's that wicked foundation? Their so-called values and morals, man. You have their judicial system, okay? You have those known as police officers today, which you go back and look at those patty rollers, man. Those patty rollers used to go retrieve runaway Jake, man. Okay, the slaves who ran away. Okay, and that's the protective service to protect the government and the elite. Okay, that's how their strength is firm. Their strength is firm through their bullshit politics and propaganda, man. Okay, that's that white supremacy. That's that white privilege. This is verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Who leads in all the diseases, man? The so-called black man, the so-called black woman, the so-called Latino man, the so-called Latina woman, the so-called Native American man and woman, man. The southern and northern kingdom, man. They always got the southern kingdom in the high percentile, and right behind us is the northern kingdom, and who's got that low 6 to 12%? Esau, man. And they giving Jake all these diseases through they bullshit medical practices, man. And that's been proven, man. Jake has been guinea pigs for Esau to even inject us with diseases, man. Esau gave us this, man. Gave us these diseases. Now, granted, Jake is doing wicked to somewhat catch these diseases, but who put it out there, man? The so-called white man. with no judgment whatsoever, man. That's why there's no bands in their death, man. They haven't been chained or shackled. They haven't been how to say that restrained from anything, man. They've been good. Matter of fact, I'm a jump back to verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Okay, their strength is firm, man. Verse 5 once again. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. They're not sick. Okay. Hell, Esau's sick, man. You got these elites who done had shit anywhere from 5 to 7 heart transplants, man, because they got the money to do it. They ain't got to worry about no kidney donor, man. The so-called white man has everything. Why? Because he was set up. He was definitely set up to be a stumbling block to Jake as well, man. Because Jake wants what the so-called white man has, and Jake, 2/3 of our people don't understand, man. On this side, this is the so-called white man's blessing, man. Esau, man. This is his blessing, okay? How he's living, how he's operating on this side. This is his heaven. This isn't you so-called Native Americans, you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, man. This isn't our setup. Okay, this is the so-called white man setup. That's why the Lord set it up like that, man. Okay, to link for Jake who's in captivity and don't know it, man. It's a damn shame. I know when you think about it, you think well shackles and slave ships and being out in the field, man, you just doing that in a much different way now. You doing that when you clocking in every morning, okay? They doing that with Jake in the damn penitentiary, man. They doing it indoctrinating your children every damn morning, man. With school, man. It's slavery is still prevalent to this day, man. It's just done on a different level, man, that Jake still hasn't grasped yet, man. Okay? This is verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. That's the so-called white man's MO, man. Medical practices, okay? The law enforcement, the judicial system, man. Okay? All forms of that end up killing Jake one way or the other, man. Whether you be in the hands of being wrongly convicted in the judicial system, okay, unfairly tried and judged, whether you mysteriously end up dead in the back of a cop car or a jail cell and just keep getting sicker from these damn medical practices, okay? Don't forget they were experimenting with Jake with syphilis, man, and amongst other diseases amongst the northern tribes too. The so-called white man, that's his MO, man. White privilege, white supremacy. This is verse 7, I'm going to finish off on this one. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. That's why the so-called white man has all these yachts, these bunkers, these lands, okay? All the commerce, man, okay? The so-called white man understand what real money is, okay? He understand how the earth is how you could benefit from the earth, man. That's why they're going over there in the Middle East, man, and trying to drain whatever they can get, because they know their time is short as well, man. According to the scriptures, according to Revelations 12, man. That's why the so-called white man, more than the heart could wish, man. They over there causing wars because they want those people's natural resources, man. That's the so-called white man's MO, man. Okay, white supremacy, white privilege, man. This thing right here is not being made up. This is speaking. This is being spoken because it's being seen on a daily basis, man. It's been seen since the time of the scriptures and today into 2016, man. I just want to do a little, short lessons for the Akyam. Lord willing, man, this is edifying for the Akyam. And once again, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the Akyam who's doing this truth in sincerity, man, all in all four corners of the earth, the round earth. And may all you brothers, man, keep fighting and keep pushing this truth, man. Shalom.